Hello everyone, I'm Rana Mohammed from First MCA and I'm here to present my seminar which is on the topic Servlet in Netbeans. In this presentation, we will learn what Netbeans is and also how we can build a dynamic web application using Java servlets in the Netbeans IDE. Before we move on to the main topic, it is important that you know what a servlet is and how it works. So we will briefly go through what a servlet is. A servlet is a server-side Java program that handles client requests and generates dynamic web content. And for it to run, it needs a web server or a servlet container. Moving on, what is NetBeans? It is an integrated development environment or an IDE, which is designed for developing Java applications. So we all know that an IDE makes creating applications significantly easier by providing code completion, debugging tools, and provide project management features. And NetBeans is a popular choice for Java developers because of its easy servlet development features. I hope you got an idea on what NetBeans is, so now let's move on to implement it. Steps to create servlet application in NetBeans IDE. The first step is to create web application project. And to create it, we need to follow these 6 simple steps given below. So the first one is to launch NetBeans IDE. So open the NetBeans applications on your computer and start a new project. And then you can choose the project type and configure the project details. So give it a name and specify its location on your system. And the next is to choose server settings. And that's it. Just click finish and create the project. So here you can see this is how it will look. After choosing all the options, we click on finish and this creates a project. And note that the complete directory structure required for the servlet application will be created automatically by the IDE. And there we're done with the first step on creating this web application. Let's move on to step 2, that is adding a servlet. To add a servlet, we need to follow these 4 steps. The first one is to locate source packages. After that, we choose new servlet from the context menu and we provide a servlet name and a package name. And finally, we set a URL pattern. And this is how it would look. After we do these steps, we click on finish button and here our servlet class is ready and all we need to do is change the method definitions and we are good to go. Step 3 is implementing servlet logic. So here is where we write our request handling code. So we open the servlet file that we just created and make sure we write the servlet code by overriding the doGet or doPost methods. This is used to handle the HTTP requests. So I have given an example code as you can see. And that's the third step. The next is step 4, creating an HTML interface. So this will be the front end of our web application. So we need to create an HTML file, give it a good name and add form elements so it can submit requests to the servlet using the configured URL pattern. I've given an example HTML code in the image down below, so take a look at it. And after that, we come to our final step, that is running our application. So the first thing you need to do is select Clean and Build project to compile all the source code and prepare the application for deployment. Next, you can run the project by selecting Run Project from the menu, and NetBeans will automatically deploy to your configured server. And finally, you can test in browser. Your application will open automatically in your default browser at localhost. And if you're done with that, congratulations, you just created your first web application using servlets in NetBeans. So these are the references that I've used to create this presentation, and thank you.